Hey, howdy doody. This is lesson number 100 on how to illustrate simplicity. First, you get a white beefy tee, like your normal local store. Now, we will take a marker. As you can see, I use a Sharpie, Super Sharpie, 98 cents at your local store. If it's crushing dent. Alright, here we go. Any request? I will choose your simple, I don't know, comic book hero. Here we go. This is going to be a self-portrait. I think I can do it. Let's see here. Alright, this is called scratching. Now, whenever you draw a line, you always have a pinpoint. And you want to meet that pinpoint. That's where direction and steadiness comes in. Of course, this is a manipulative, meaning malleable, surface area, so we will do the best we can. And that is a drag line for the bag line of the eye. Now, like sculpture, you want to put piece to piece. So, when I took sculpting lessons, I understood that you divvy out your socket area, roll your ball, and of course the stylus interprets the tool. And then you roll the top with your lid, flatten it, and impress. There we go. Now, the noses I used to have trouble with, but they're pretty simple these days. You just go by dictated shift shape. There's your dew line. You always go 1/4 inch under, follow up, follow down, and whisk. This is tough. Up, down, and whisk. Now, as you follow through with the, keep in mind, whenever you draw a lip line, you always want to draw the seam first, leaving allowance, that 1/4 inch allowance for the upper lip. Then you follow through with the bottom lip. Your chin's usually about 2 inches. Now, in any art lesson, they'll tell you that the nose, the bottom of the nose line, is the bottom of the ear line. So you can always adjust to that. You want to apply your cheek. A cheek. Usually, normal anatomy dictates that from the cheek line, no matter what genre, you follow down. You're sturdy. With men, they have a broader jawline. With women, they have a more tapered jawline. So this is going to be a gentleman's draw today. So we draw the bottom of our chin and follow through up to the line. And with most caricatures, you can always manipulate. That's how it usually works. Now, again, at the ridge of every eye socket is the bone. That bone is apparent here and here. And you allow yourself that depth, which is about, maybe about 10 degrees on a protractor, that goes from here back 10 degrees here. So you allow that slide. That's called slide perception of depth. Now, again, with all teachers, they will tell you the top of illustration of ears is usually at the ridge, the outside of the eye. So we will follow through, out, follow through, out, and then draw down. Keep in mind the bottom of the nose. Pull in for the lobe. We'll draw down, pull in for the nose. And you can barely see your ear wings. I call them wings, but I'm sure there's a correct terminology for that. Now we will straighten out our face. We'll pull up. We're going to use hair application. So this is just a steady line from the edge of the head. Okay. So now, keeping in modern times, we're going to apply feathering. This is feathering. When you whisk, just like those beauticians. Feather. Okay. You have your widow's peak right there. This guy, he's going to have his widow's peak showing. So this gives me two factors. This tells me he's either got long hair that's tied back, or he has short hair that's oiled back. Now I'm left-handed, so you can automatically see I got more control on my left side. But my right side's a little deprivated because I always have to push or pull. But with practice comes time, and time comes practice. So we're going to give this guy a slick look with short hair. So just have some patience. And there's a lot of solidity with hair. So you can always take the advantage and push to your discretion. And then you can take the advantage and pull to your discretion. Alright. Now that's your typical Bob Subgenius look. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pull from the jawline down where the neck, this is where the arteries are. And a meat bag will have a thick neck, but standard necks are approximately, I don't know, I think it's like a gauge 30 through 20 or something of that nature. So we're going to give him a necktie. That's right down there. So this guy's classy. Classy with the butterfly. Looks like he's in about his business era. Okay, we're going to pull it up. Now, your necktie is a little low, so you can bring it up to his chin. But since this is a casual drawing, we're going to pull it up. And pull it up. Now then, if he tied his own knot, there we go. He won't show. Sometimes art has mistakes. And of course, again, practice improves. So, I'm getting a cramp. We're going to wrap this up. We're going to give him the old Clark Kent curl. And that's our end of lesson. Always sign your work so you can remember yourself. And since I'm working on a parabolic image, it just takes practice. And I am at a point here. I will date. But today, we're going to leave it alone. And that's how you draw a simplicity image. Yes, it is. Thank you for stopping by.